you think this is starting to wear on me? You've been raining down like hail. I'm weak. I have tried to give you my soul, but you can't love something you own. It's too late to repair what we made. What can I do? Time flashed by and I woke up on the other side of the moon.
G'day everybody, I'm Anna. Welcome to my channel. You got me in stitches. Hope everybody has had a good week. And today I am coming in with two makes. And first up is another pair of pants from Pattern Union. So I'll just show you guys the image so then you can see the variations. You can have full length, you can have shorts and culotte lengths. And they are called the Hannah Culottes. This time I opted to go for slightly shorter length. So if you recall, I made the yellow cotton gingham before in the full length, and this time I wanted lighter, different weight fabric. So I went for a crepe, which is a spot fabric, and the length just comes down to my calves. Also, just before I show you the pins, here is the sizing. So I opted for a size 10. These are the pants here, and yeah, it's black colourway. Hopefully it will come up okay on camera. And really like these pants. Kind of got a high waist, and they have pockets, which is awesome. And they have both darts in the back and the front for shaping. And yeah, really lovely, lightweight, floaty fabric. What I will do is obviously flip the camera around and show you guys the insides as well as the outsides. Righto, so we start off with the pockets here, and they are a good depth. Then we have the dart there, and there is an option whether to put top stitching on there or not, and also the desired length that you'd like to stitch down to. And yeah, so that's pretty straightforward. So it's a flat fronted pant just coming down there, and then I just did a serged hem, flipped it over, and then a regular stitch length. And now the back. So I'm not very good installed zipper, but you know guys, me and zippers, we do not get along. So, and also this fabric was a little bit slippery. It has two darts either side, and one is slightly longer than the other, and yes, that is what the pattern calls for. So yeah, following down, you see the lovely drape there. So this is the inside, it's the front, and you can see the style of the pocket there, or pocket bag if you prefer. Yeah, and just following down there to the hem. So yeah, serge throughout, and then just flipped it round to the back so you guys can see the inside of the back. You can see the darts there a little bit better, and obviously my crappy zipper. And then yeah, all serge, like I said, really comfy. Alright, so my second make is one scratched off my make 9 already, and it is the Decades of Style overalls, which is here. Really like that vintage style. Line out there. They're the pieces. And sizing. So I opted to go for a 36 bust, which actually came in with a 30 waist, which is way too big for me. So obviously I graded in, so I took 2 inches off of that, so 28 inch. And really, wow, math. And kind of kept the hips, so they are a little bit big on the hips. And yeah, so as you saw from my make night, I used the denim fabric. Now I know these are not going to come out very well just hanging on the hanger. So first up, I'll show you the button. So this is out of my vintage button collection that I have thrifted. Now the button is not functional at the moment. That has actually been stitched through both straps, and that works for me. The only reason I did that is because I kind of did not want to do a buttonhole. It's only because for the most part I am kind of the same sort of size, so I don't think I would actually need to adjust the straps. Now the only thing maybe if that came about if I was wearing a sweater, but to be fair, I'm not going to ever wear a sweater under here. It would just be a regular t-shirt, and if for whatever reason I was cold, I would put a cardigan or something, or maybe a sweater over the top. So yeah, I've kept the buttons non-functional, so they're more of a aesthetic pleasing look, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so it's a middleweight navy denim, and it has 2 bust darts there. The only thing is, you see that line there? I don't know what has caused that, so don't know if it was a fold in the fabric or I don't know, just the way it's laid, and I have pressed it and it just does not want to come out. And yeah, so I searched throughout, and the only thing is, obviously fitting the straps, I got TE to help just to obviously make sure they sit right and they're the length, because obviously I have a drop shoulder on this side, and everything was fine. So I stitched them together, you know, I did the button and everything, and just before T took the photographs this morning, I don't know, it's just slightly not sitting correctly. So yeah, I'm actually going to have to go in and reconfigure that. I think maybe the fabric fairies or sewing fairies came along and must have changed something, but it's just so annoying because it fit perfectly yesterday, and overnight, I don't know, something's gone awry somewhere. Yeah, so they are pretty sort of flary on the pants leg. Straps obviously cross over at the back. It also has a zipper, and yeah, it's not very good, I'm afraid. Of course not. There it is. Yeah, and it's supposed to be an invisible zipper, but it's hardly invisible. It's a little bit invisible down there, so yeah, I don't know. And it has the darts in the back. Overall, yeah, kind of pleased how they came out, and they just have that really good vintage style. Yeah, a little bit of tongue-in-cheek in some of the still photographs that you see, and yeah, holding a power tool and a little tiny hand pickaxe. So yeah, okay, flip the camera around and you can see all the insides. Starting off with the button strip there, see that a little bit more clearly now, and then just following down the sweetheart neckline. And I also did a little bit of top stitching there. I just used regular thread. I did not want the contrast of a top stitching thread, and yeah, I'm really pleased how the neckline came out there. Obviously it's not going to hang this garment very well on a hanger, so yeah, it's not really a good look, is it? Both the bust darts there, and really pleased at how the body's midriff came together there. I am just a little bit ticked off about that line. I have no idea why that's like that. Maybe where I kind of just had it folded. Hope it comes out in the laundry. But anyway, yeah, so that's the midriff piece. And yeah, no darts or anything in the front. And then just following down. So full length, and yeah, so I double folded the hem and then just a regular stitch length there. Just flipped it round so you can see the back. I've actually just pinned it because obviously it's not hanging correctly. It's still not 100% even now. Yeah, so here's my shocking zipper, and unfortunately that's a little bit higher there. Yeah, so not a very good invisible zipper there. But then as we come down, it kind of becomes invisible. So yeah, I don't know. And then yeah, just the regular length pants there, as you can see, which is the same as the front, obviously. Yeah, I really like that crossover. I know the hanger is not doing it any justice. I have flipped it inside out, pinned it again, so you can see the zipper here. It's not wavy, it's just because the way it's hanging. You can see both the back darts there, and unfortunately I did not have another black zipper, well, deep navy blue zipper, so I had to swap it out for a brown one, and it's because the teeth broke on it. So what can you do, guys? And I know this is inside out now, but on the front I'd stitched in the ditch and then made sure I caught the folded in edge there along the midriff. And this is the inside of the front. So you see those two bust darts there, and the midriff coming in a little bit closer. Yeah, so I caught that real good. You never quite know if you can catch it. Just quickly before I flip the camera back around to me, I'll show you guys. This is where I stitched in the ditch. And yeah, so no visual stitches, so pretty pleased about that. The other small little change that I did to the petting was just add a little bit to the crotch length. So it's roughly about an inch, because obviously being quite tall and long kind of pretty much everywhere. Yeah, for pants, to be fair, for the most part I usually have to do that, and also sometimes I actually have to lengthen the actual pants legs. But on this pattern, did not need to do that, so that was good. Have a little kitty here. Hello, you. Yeah, yeah, there we go. She just wants her little cuddles. She's gonna pooch now, are you? You can see everybody. Oh, okay, guys. So yeah, they are my two makes, and yeah, pretty pleased overall how they came out. I think the Hannah Culottes could have come out a little bit better. Yes, I know I am my worst critic, but that's all part of learning. Yeah, it was really wonderful waking up this morning. I kind of was hoping, I had a feeling it was going to snow, So I'll leave this video with a few snowy pictures from this morning, and I'm hoping there is going to be a midweek video. You get sick of me because if I do Friday sews on Friday this week as well, you'll have 3 videos. Oh my god, you guys will get sick of me. Yeah, so the only reason I was going to just put a midweek video in and just showing some of the nature and kind of scenery is because, you know, with everything going on in the world, you know, some people don't have gardens, yards or anything, or even able to go out and enjoy that. So, you know, for everybody that likes it anyway will obviously watch, but for those that also want something just a little bit different and something to enjoy because for whatever reason they cannot get out, so they can kind of just see a little bit of outdoorsy when, you know, they themselves are indoors. So yeah, okay, so from Emma and I, hopefully a midweek video. I may not be in it, it might just be nature and a few stills, a little bit of video, and also hopefully see you guys on Friday for Friday sews. Yeah, so I'll do my best, just see how I feel. Okay, so have a really wonderful week and please stay safe. Okay, thank you so much for watching.